Shopping scare, a parental nightmare as another mother comes forward outraged with new allegations that a man already behind bars targeted her daughter at another Tucson store. Good evening. Thanks for joining us. I'm Guy Atchley.
And I'm Jennifer Waddell. A convicted sex offender is behind bars tonight, but that is little comfort for one Southern Arizona mom. She's glad police arrested 51-year-old William Shermer after investigators say he tried to kidnap a little girl at a Midtown dollar store, but she's seen this before, only to find that same man back on the street. Kevin Keene joins us now in the newsroom to explain.
Jennifer, this week's case is all too familiar to that mother who's one of our viewers. She says, and records show, that man also tried to lure her daughter.
A stranger tickles and tries to abduct a 9-year-old girl. A clerk at this store calls 911 and police arrest William Shermer. The news horrified one 9 on Your Side viewer.
I was in shock. I was in shock in that he did the same exact thing.
The woman doesn't want us to show her nor use her name, but describes what happened to her daughter at this Northwest Side Target years ago.
As I was coming around the aisle, I saw a man approach her and lean down and touch her waist. And immediately I started running towards her and said, get your hands off my child.
Police records show that man was also Shermer, and the 5-year-old told police he'd asked her, quote, "Do you like to be tickled?"
That was exactly what happened on the news this morning. He's out there doing the exact same thing to other kids.
At that time, 5 years ago, Shermer was already a registered sex offender for past crimes. In our viewer's case, Shermer was charged with misdemeanor assault. He pleaded guilty and spent 30 days in jail. That same year, he pleaded guilty to 2 other counts of assault in a separate case. Then, years later, for aggravated assault, he spent 1.5 years in prison.
And how many years later? This man still has to be out on the street, and he's still doing the exact same thing. He hasn't stopped.
With such a rap sheet and more crimes in other states, our viewer wants to know, what will it take to keep this man behind bars?
We tried to get our viewer an answer today. At what point could a continually convicted criminal, a sex offender, stay in jail? Well, the Pima County Attorney's Office says it could not do an interview today, but we'll stay on top of this, and we have a former detective's perspective coming up tonight at 10. In the newsroom, Kevin Keene, KGUN-9 on Your Side.
Kevin, thanks so much.